kind of treating today as a regular day. I'm still on the active roster, so I can play tonight. So just kind of going about my work as if, see what happens.
Was it a surprise to you to learn what was happening?
Yeah, a little caught off guard, but I mean, I understand at the end of the day it's a business, and not performing to the best of my abilities, so anything could happen.
Ty, what have they told you so far? Like, what are they going to play you if they need to, or what? Obviously, you're not in the lineup tonight, so have they told you anything?
Yeah, not too much. I'm just gonna treat it as if it was a normal day. They haven't really given me too much.
How difficult is it? I mean, obviously baseball is a factor, but you have a family, you're trying to figure all that stuff out, not knowing. Is that the biggest thing, is the uncertainty?
Yeah, right now just, you can play every scenario out in your head, but you don't really know what's going to happen. So, I think you guys have probably more answers than I do right now. So just kind of waiting to see what happens. I think we'll find out around noon tomorrow. So.
Now, you mentioned the scenarios, different ones that can play out. Have you thought about what you might do decision-wise if you have to make a decision on where to go, where to play?
Not really, no. I mean, it's still so fresh. Literally anything could happen. So, no, I haven't thought too far into it yet. Just gonna wait and see noon tomorrow and kind of go from there.
And what's the reaction been, in the locker room from hearing that now noise? Because obviously a lot of these guys, got to experience that playoff run, and then you came in and know all of them really well. Just what's kind of that reaction been from them?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely been a weird, hard day, but at the end of the day, we're all professionals and understand that at the end of the day, it's a business, and they're deciding that this was what was best for the Seattle Mariners moving forward. And, it doesn't make it any easier, but it's a really good group of guys in there, and very, very appreciative and grateful for every single one of those guys.
You mentioned not living up to either your potential or maybe some expectations. All the work that you put in, is there one thing that you can point to that just like the hurdle that just hasn't been able to be overcome yet?
I mean, obviously I can't put my finger on one thing, otherwise I would have fixed it. But it's been a rough year and a half. Obviously if I could go back and fix it, I would. But just going to continue to work and try and get back to the player I was.
Ty, that stretch, and you going into the trip into Kansas City, you had about, I think, 8 or 9 games in the game, multiple games. It looked like it was really synced up. Then you take the ball off your foot, miss 10 days, and it just seems like now you're kind of in between, working in a dry line, your old swing. It just doesn't seem like you feel comfortable with it. Is that how it feels right there?
Yeah, I mean, you go through a stretch like this, and like you said, you start to see glimpses of it all paying off, and you start to get back on track. And baseball is just, as a hitter, you go through waves, and I was on that up climb at the time. Obviously, took the ball off the foot and just couldn't find it again. So I just gonna do everything I can, regardless where it's at, to get back to that hitter I used to be.
Ty, when you came over from San Diego, third base, second base, and moved over to first, great job over there with the ball, All-Star 22. What are you most proud of looking back?
I can put my finger on a lot of things, but ending the playoff drought is definitely up there for me. This city starved of playoffs for a long time, and to be a part of that group to help end that drought, bring the city what they deserve, is very special. Not only for me, but for my wife and family. This city's been incredible to us, and very grateful for everything.
All right. Thanks, guys.